Lahat ng drama, lahat ng tawanan, lahat ng iyong all-time hits. Ang tanging huntahan ng Masang Lamaw. Number 1 sa Mega Manila, nationwide pa. Broadcasting from TGON, TVH Group of Networks. Dito lang sa inyong iisang himpilan. Cool FM. You are listening to Cool FM, live from Cool Studios. This is Cool News at 4.
I'm sorry. I thought I was speaking here, so apologies. I thought I was speaking. So let's go back to the beginning here, just to be quick here. So let's restart with the headlines from the first one. The Philippine National Police has designated 5 ranking officials to new posts effective on Wednesday, October 9. The reorganization is aligned with the order issued by PNP Chief General Romel on Saturday, October 5. Below is the list of names of the police officers and the new assignments based on the order. So here are the following. Police Major General Jose Menancio Nartate Jr., Officer in Charge, Office of the Deputy Chief, PNP for Administration. Police Major General Sidney Carnia, Acting Regional Director, National Capital Regional Police Office. Police Brigadier General Benjamin Zambrano, Acting Director, PNP Forensic Group. Police Brigadier General Constancio General of Jr., Acting Director for Personnel and Records, and Police Colonel Jeffrey Desenov, Acting Deputy Regional Director for Administration, Police Regional Office 3. And now for the next headlines, it's about the Rowena Constancio. I am the one who paid the high price for supporting Leni Robredo. Former Commission on Elections our Comelec Commissioner Rowena Gonshon started this as one of the reasons why her House of Representatives was thwarted. Now, Constitution is aiming for a House seat once more as she filed in Manila Hotel 10 City on Sunday to the certificate of nomination and acceptance for P3 PWT party list. She is the party list first nominee. Here is the full interview courtesy of Inquirer.net.
Lie? That's not a lie. Lie kasi nungalingan. Hindi yan kasi nungalingan. Totoo yan.
Alright, hold on. We are experiencing some audio issues here. We thought we would able to get it to work, but that's apparently not the case. I'm not sure why. We're just gonna double check. Okay, we're going to do one more testing here.
Hindi talaga kaya. So, but that's a fact. Hindi yan namin lie. Ano ba lie sa Tagalog?
Alright, never mind. We're gonna skip. Anyways, in 2022 polls, the P3WD secured a total of 391,000 votes, 391,174 votes, making it qualify for a seat. All original nominees submitted their resignation are withdrawn to the Commonwealth to give way to Guangzhou. However, Guangzhou's House bid was challenged by the Duterte Youth Party list, which filed a petition questioning her nomination before the Supreme Court. The Duterte Youth complained that her application was filed only after the deadline. The SC then issued a temporary restraining order on the former Commonwealth Commissioner's substance bid. Gosar was asked why she was replacing P3 PWD's original first nominee, Grace Yanesa. ACT-CIS party list representative Erwin Tufo has joined the Lakas Christian Muslim Democrats, or as Lakas CMD. Speaker Martin Romualdez administered the oath on Friday and welcomed Tufo as the party's 112th member in the House of Representatives. In a statement on Sunday, Romualdez said Tufo is a valuable addition to Lakas CMD. Kong Erwin's track record speaks for itself, and we are honored to welcome him into Lakas CMD. His fearless advocacy for the underprivileged and commitment to improving the lives of ordinary Filipinos make him a perfect fit for our mission of nation building, he added. Tufo served as the Secretary of the Department of Social Welfare and Development, DSWD, from June to December 2022. Romualdez said Tufo's no-nonsense approach is what the country needs as the party continues to push for reforms and transparent governance. As the newest member of Lakas CMD in the House, Kong Erwin strengthens our commitment to public service. His no-nonsense approach is exactly what we need as we push for reforms and transparent governance, he added. In a Pulse Asia poll released on Tuesday, Tufo is part of the Magic 12. And the government gave nearly 100 million pesos in aid to 11,808 beneficiaries of the Ayuda sa Kapos Angkita program in the Davao region from October 2 to 5. Healthcare workers, students, and teachers received cash aid from the AKAP, which was initiated by Speaker Ferdinand Martin Romualdez and implemented by the Department of Social Welfare and the Tinnog Party list. House Deputy Secretary General Sophonias Gabon Nada reported that 2,190 students each received 2,000 pesos at the Davao de Oro State College, New Bataan campus on Wednesday. On the same day, another payout was facilitated at the Davao Regional Medical Center in Tagum City, where 2,288 health workers were given 10,000 pesos each. A total of 5,609 health workers from the Southern Philippines Medical Center in Davao City also received 10,000 pesos each from the program. Meanwhile, 1,721 private school teachers in Tagum City received 5,000 pesos each during the last day of payout on October 5. This is the commitment of the Marcos administration at the House of Representatives under Speaker Ramiro Aldez's leadership in partnership with Tinag party lists, government agencies, and local officials to continue supporting Filipinos in need, especially in the face of challenging times, Nada said in the statement. Romeo Aldez said his office will continue providing direct assistance to the public, especially in light of the recent news that inflation eased to 1.9% in September, down from 3.3% in August and 4.4% in July 2024. From the national level down to local officials, President Marcos is working very hard through unity and cooperation to deliver meaningful support and uplift the lives of the Filipino people, Romeo Aldez said. It is now it is now 4:11 in the afternoon and
You
coolness at
are
4.
listening to Cool FM. Live from Cool Studios.
Sorry about
This
this.
is Cool News at 4.
Okay, we apologize for that technical difficulties, but it is now 4:11 in the afternoon and cool news at 4. We'll be right back.
ang paboritong evening tambayan ng bawat kalamaw. Napapakinggan at napapanood pa sa radyo. Sa pagsapit ng alas 6:30 ng gabi, kami ang iyong mga kasama.
Ito ang
With Master Gio, Fridays and Saturdays on Cool FM. Pagsapit pa lang ng alauna, alam niyo na, JKS na! Samahan si Marco Rales sa isang oras na kwentuhan, tawanan at kung ano-ano man. Tuwing Sabado, pagsapit ng alauna ng hapon.
magandang hapon po. It's gusto ko Sabado GKS.
Sumama na sa kwentuhan sa GKS. Gusto ko Sabado! Dito lang sa nag-iisang hipili na Mark. Cool FM.
Welcome back to Movies at 4. Let's continue with the headlines. Let's get into the headline. Let's continue with the headlines. A retired policeman was shot multiple times by an unknown gunman but survived in Tasa, Rizal on Saturday, October 5. The police region 4 said that while Eugenio Marianda was jogging in Barangay San Juan around 8:05 a.m., a man aboard a motorcycle suddenly appeared and repeatedly shot him with a handgun while his back rider acted as a lookout. After the shooting, the assailant, who was wearing black clothes and helmet, boarded the motorcycle again and escaped. The victim was taken to the nearest hospital for treatment. The report did not provide added information on the victim except that he is a retired police officer. An investigation is ongoing to establish the identity of the gunman and the motive behind the incident. A manhunt was also being conducted to find the suspects. Alright, give me one moment. Please give me one moment here. I'll switch to my other text here. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's get into the next headlines. The Bureau of Customs confiscated smuggled fresh onions worth 2 million pesos worth at the port of Manila on Thursday, the agency said on Sunday. The shipment from China was weighing 25,000 kilograms. Upon verification, it was confirmed that the shipment lacked the required sanitary import clearance from the Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Plant Industry (DABBI), leading to the issuance of a warrant of seizure and detention against it, the BOC statements read. The DABBI said fresh vegetables and other imported agriculture Bureau of Plant Industry, leading to the issuance of a warrant of seizure and detention against it, the BOC statement read. The DABBI said fresh vegetables and other imported agricultural products must have sanitary and sanitary clearance, which ensured that the products comply with health standards to prevent the spread of diseases and pests. BOC Commissioner Bienvenido Rubio reiterated that strict enforcement of import regulations is essential to protect citizens from unsafe agriculture products. By rigorously enforcing import regulations, we not only shield our citizens from unsafe agriculture products, but also enhance public trust and ensure the integrity of our nation's food supply, Rubio said in the statement. Rates for Treasury bills available this week are likely to... Oh yeah, sorry, the technical team, I was trying to figure that out. Anyways, back to what I'm saying here. Rates for Treasury bills available this week are likely to reach bonds slightly higher following the sharp rise in US yields last Friday and a robust market appetite for the short-term securities. The Bureau of the Treasury will auction off 20 billion pesos in Treasury bills, T-bills on Monday, or 6.5 billion pesos each in 91 and 182-day paper, and 7 billion pesos in 364-day paper. Reception for the T-bill auction this week is expected to remain robust despite the recent spike in US yields last Friday after the US non-farm payroll surprised to the upside. Dino Angelo Aquino, Vice President and Head of Fixed Income and Security Bank Corporation, told Inquirer. The U.S. non-farm payroll saw an increase of 254,000 jobs last month, the highest since March, according to the Labor Department's Bureau of Labor Statistics. Economics polled by Reuters had projected a rise of 140,000 jobs, following a previously adjusted increase of 142,000 in August. With this, the latest U.S. job data suggests that the economy is strong and stable, making it unlikely for the U.S. Federal Reserve to make significant policy rate cuts in the remainder of the year. For T-bills, they will likely be range bound to slightly higher after the huge drop the past 2 weeks, Quino added. According to the Reuters report, the yield on benchmark U.S. 10-year notes rose 12.5 basis points to 3.975% from 3.85% on Thursday, while the 30-year bond yield went up by 7.9 basis points to 4.259%. Meanwhile, the yield on the 2-year note, which usually aligns with interest rate expectations, increased by 21.8 basis points to 3.9821%, up from 3.714% by Thursday. For Aquino, there's still plenty of liquidity in the market, making T-bills a good option for parking cash. However, he noted that Treasury bond rates in secondary market might go down this week because yields have recently jumped up. In a separate interview, T-bills may continue to attract significant amount of bids as some investors continue to lock in yields before they go down further ahead of Fed and Banco Central ng Pilipinas rate cuts for the coming months, Michael Ricafort, Chief Economics at Rizal Commercial Banking Corp, said. The BTR intends to borrow 145 billion pesos from the domestic market in October, with 100 billion pesos sourced from T-bills and 45 billion pesos from T-bonds. The government relies on both local and foreign funding to cover its budget deficit, which is set at 1.48 trillion pesos, or 5.6% of this year's gross domestic market. Now let's get into the international headlines. Florida's governor declared a state of emergency on Saturday as forecasters warned the U.S. state, still reeling from deadly Hurricane Helene, could be slammed by another major storm next week. Tropical storm Milton, currently churning in the western Gulf of Mexico, was forecast to strengthen into a major hurricane as it moves toward Florida into midweek next week, the National Weather Service said on social media platform X. Depending on its path, Milton could potentially bring fresh havoc to areas Florida's west coast still recovering from Helene, which roared ashore on September 26 as a powerful Category 4 hurricane with wind speeds of 140 miles or 225 kilometers per hour. Helene moved inland up through Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina, bringing historic flooding and killing at least 220 people, according to an AFP tally of official announcements. In Florida, where Helene left at least 14 dead, Governor Ron DeSantis on Saturday said he had declared a new state of emergency in 35 counties ahead of Milton's arrival. We will continue staging state access to prepare for efficient search and rescue, flood restoration, and road clearing, he said on X. Steadily to rapid strengthening is forecast during the next few days, the National Hurricane Center said Saturday. Researchers say climate change likely plays a role in the rapid intensification of storms because there is more energy in a warmer ocean for them to feed on. The White House on Saturday slammed scam artists, bad faith actors, and others who want to sow chaos because they think it helps the political interest for spreading false information. Meanwhile, Vice President Kamala Harris, the Democratic nominee, visited North Carolina on Saturday to receive a briefing and announced fresh funding to restore a key highway. If we don't have much time to cover the other headlines, we can save that later for koolNews at 6. Now let's get into the showbiz news now, as Chris Aquino denied through her close friend writer-editor Dino Balares allegations that she's tying the knot with her new boyfriend, a Makati-based doctor, while reminding her fans to be wary of false reports on social media. Balares took to his Instagram on Saturday, October 5 to deny the rumors of Aquino getting married. The post also contains screenshots of the alleged garden wedding. Fake news. Thank you to media friends who sent links and asked if the reports are true or not. In a separate post, Balares also shared a glimpse of his conversation with Aquino, in which the latter noted that the use of a garden as venue in her alleged wedding was enough for the reports to be considered as fake news. Okay, there are going to happen. Okay. All right. I think we're almost done here. The Fang Shui star stressed that her statements would only be coursed through Ballares and Entertainment Insider Ogie Diaz and should be considered worthy by the public. And that is it for Cool News at 4. As always, if you have any news suggestions or feedback that you would like to share, you can get in touch with us at tvhthephilippines.news@gmail.com. Until then, I'm Cairo. We will see you later for more news headlines with Cool News at 6. Good afternoon.